Envelopes are in front, so Justin, you don't need to really go around the bouquet and spend more time than you need to on stage, because you are very good at that.
Yes.
Right, what's the first number chosen? Number 9. Justin Snaith pulls draw number 9.
How are you feeling about?
For without question.
Look, it's not a big field, so I don't think it's going to make any difference. As I said, do I get to keep the Protea?
You can give that to whoever you want.
Ooh.
Lauren, it's all yours.
Yeah. Listen, I'd like to go home together with someone tonight, so we'll be going to my wife. But as I said, over 2,000, a mile can be tricky from the draw. 2,000 makes absolutely no difference. You're not going to lose the Met because you're drawn wide. Well, I may have withdrew it again once, but let's hope that doesn't happen this time.
All the best, Justin.
Right, so there's without question. He is done and dusted. Hilton, who's the second horse to draw for the 2024 World Sports Betting Cape Town Met? Montien, the horse that's come from almost obscurity into the limelight over the past few months. We got Natalie Dallenbach to come and do the draw for Montien, who's owned by Terry and Annabelle Andrews, Greg and Des Del Ponte, Mr. Williams, and trained by Pete Buerter.
Yep.
He'll be ridden by Anthony Andrews in the World Sports Betting Cape Met for this year. Pete Buerter on the edge of his seat. What do you want, Pete? Okay, he's given us the high five.
Hold it up. How
Draw
much
12.
pressure were you under coming up here?
A lot of pressure.
Will you all take her back? Yes. Anthony said it's fine. You can go back. So you're out of the woods.
Natalie Dallenbach, of course, the other half of Anthony Andrews, has pulled draw 12. Is that a big problem for a horse that likes to go forward, Vicky?
Well, it all depends on the tactics. So Pete's the one that's his brains going. Anthony's giving us a thumbs up. So his gate speed has always been his asset. So I think that they will be able to overcome that.
So that's Montien out of the way. Hilton, all yours. You feel like you're doing the draw for the Champions League groups, don't you? One thing I will say, this draw is far better orchestrated than that. Right, next. See it again. The ruling favourite for the World Sports Betting Cape Met. Privileged to have Michael Roberts here. Piers straight and fresh off a double yesterday at the Val. Will take the ride on the ruling favourite, the multiple Grade 1 winner.
All the way around front.
Michael Roberts. You got 11 choices, 11 Proteas. And that was a straightforward choice. Like you had
Come
your
on,
eye on that
open
all
your
night.
envelope. You've conquered mountains. How long was the walk from there to here?
11.
There you go.
11 for See It Again.
How do you feel about that?
Like Justin said, I don't think the draw is that important. You got a long back straight, plenty of time, experienced rider. So it's up to him.
Very good. I like the confidence. All the best.
Thank you.
11 for See It Again. Will that make any difference to the market, do you think, Hilton?
No, I don't think so. Elliot, I think we've all decided that tomorrow morning he's going to open odds on anyway. So whether he's drawn 1 or 12, I don't think it's going to make too much difference.
Okay, so there we go. For those that are looking to have an early bet, See It Again, draw 11. Take advantage now. Next name out of the hat is going to be, out of the trophy, out of the hat, same concept, Bless My Stars. Lots of great fillies have won the race. Place getter in the Hollywood Bets Durban July around 6 months ago. And I think we got Kenneth Pillay here to come and do the draw. Is Kenneth around? I believe not. Sean Terry, the trainer, step forward and do the draw for Bless My Stars, who will be ridden by Richard Faree in the World Sports Betting Cape Met. She, of course, had an entry to run on Saturday at Turfentine, but scratched due to Stapp's permission. And she will be making the trip down sooner rather than later. Sean Terry straight for the jugular. Bless My Stars will jump out of gate. Number 5.
Sean, number 5. Was that the number you had in your mind?
Definitely not, but we'll take it with both hands.
All the best.
Bless My Stars pulls gate number 5. All the best to Kenneth Pillay and the rest of Keystorm Investments. Hilton Hassan, you're next. It is Waterbury Lane. Waterbury Lane, trained by Ricky Mangard. Next horse, Dennis Schwarz takes the ride. Waterbury Lane, a former Grade 2 winner, been banging at the door. In fact, he was one of the unlucky horses at last year's World Sports Betting Cape Town Met, and it's wonderful to have Ricky Maingard here in the 1881 lounge at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth to do the draw for one of his horses
All the way around
running
the whole-
in the World Sports Betting Cape Met.
Gotta keep
That's a free rose.
Yeah, that's a free pro tier. That adds to your outfit.
There's a bit of Cape Splendor for you, bit of extra. You look like a man who would wear a protea on your hat, Mr. Maingard.
Yeah. Okay, you're going to have to turn around and show us what's happened here. Oh,
Number 1.
Draw 1.
are you happy about that?
I don't think it makes any difference, quite frankly. You heard what the experts said, Justin and Michael Roberts. I'll not second that, but third that. Makes no difference to draw, I don't think.
Oh, very good. Very good. Alistair, the confidence, despite the draws, is quite exciting.
That felt a bit academic, didn't it? It might make more of a difference when we call him back up, because we might be doing that soon. Hilton Hassan, who's next? Double Superlative. Double Superlative is the next horse that we're drawing with. And ladies and gentlemen, it's wonderful to have Danny Muscat coming out for the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met. He's picked up a few rides, especially for his father, Peter Muscat, but he will take the ride on Double Superlative for Nick Johnson. Go to the front, go to the front, go to the front. There's nothing hiding here, Mr. Snaith. Everything's on your side of the stage. Double Superlative, winner of the Cape Guineas.
Is it a
as
bit
its winner.
nerve-wracking?
I'll tell you now.
Okay.
No.
Draw 2.
Just so I'd see my jockeys aren't on my horses there. Just now, without question, will be Rachel Vinegar. Double Superlative, as you said, will be Daniel Muscat. And Mucho Dinero will be Grant Finicak.
Just with regards to Rachel Vinegar, she's a qualified jockey, grade 1 ride. That's outstanding, Justin.
I had a choice of quite a few riders, and you eventually look at it and say who deserves it. And obviously with her effort that she's put in with See It Again and been sponsored by Nick Johnson, there was no one else that we thought would be right for without question. So it's I think she's so excited, and I think it's amazing. She thoroughly enjoys it. And can you imagine if I won the Met with a woman rider? I think it would be just incredible. And I think it would be incredible for racing.
Indeed. Well done, Justin.
Great, thank you.
If that happens, maybe your owner won't have a few remarks in the winner's enclosure. I'm sure he'll take it. Right, Hilton, floor's yours again. We've got 7 names, now 6, as we hit halfway. Mr. Snaith, don't go too far away. Justin, Mucho Dinero. A very important and interesting horse, rated 84 just a few months ago, is now rated 110. And the jockey, Grant Finicak, has been given the task of pulling the draw for Mucho Dinero. Grant's won this race before. He won on O Susanna a few years ago, and one of the hottest Mets in recent memory. Grant's gone straight in. What do you want to see, Grant?
9. 6. Wrong way around. 69. Good number. Number 6.
Just go. All the best.
Can't take him anywhere because we know he'll probably say the wrong things.
Well, he already has. You must just do the right thing in the race. That's the moment that counts.
Mucho Dinero pulls draw number 6. Up next, the second Ricky Maingard trained runner, winner of the Lomarald Kings Plate just over a year ago, Almatana, who will be ridden by Raymond Danielson. Ricky Maingard, are you coming up? No. Delegate the responsibility, why don't you? Almatana, of course, ran, 4th in the Lomarald Kings Plate.
No,
Put up a lovely run. Caught the eye late. Raymond Danielson takes the ride in this year's World Sports Betting Cape Town Met.
It's the moment. There's no going back now.
No going back. Can't put it back. See if I want to put it back. Too bad.
Draw number 7 for Al Mutana.
Thank you.
Draw
Well
7.
done.
Ricky, are you happier with that one? Thumbs up? Good? Very good.
very
That's
good.
fine. Everything's fine. 13 would have been good. Right, next name out of the hat. 5 more horses to draw for this year's edition of the World Sportsman in Cape Met. Pakaya. Here comes Pakaya. JP Vanamava takes the ride on the colours of the Duke of Richmond syndicate. Justin Snaith trains. Justin's back to do the draw for Pakaya. He's caught the eye. Near misses at his last 2 starts here at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. Will he get his big day in the sun come the 27th of January?
Just commit, Justin. Go.
I know 13's somewhere. I've got a feeling this is it.
Change your mind. It's not too late. Once you pull the Protea out, you're at the point of no return.
Oh my gosh. Futura Park delegation going on here. Your first choice. Oh, Justin. You can announce it.
It's like when you're playing blackjack and you're looking at your second card. What for?
The suspense is killing us.
Uh-oh. Brett.
Let me ask you a question. Has 3 been taken yet?
3 has not been taken yet.
Then it's 3 or 13. 3. Thanks, Brett.
Draw 3 for Pakaya. So we've got 4 numbers left in there. One of them is 4. 4's the closest to the rail that you can do. And there are a couple of double figures left. We've got 10, and we've obviously got the dreaded 13. Anfield's Rocket. Brett Crawford. It's all about you now. I think Justin Snaith has showed you where 13 might be. Do you take his word for it, or are you going to challenge him? For the Hollywood Syndicate, Anfield's Rocket. Grade 1 winner of the South African Classic as a 3-year-old.
Come on, Brett.
Had
This
one
is
run
now
already in Cape
your
Town.
moment. You've been watching Justin. Oh. You look happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. Better than 13, that's for sure. And I don't agree with these other guys. You want to be the closest to the fence and you want to be home the fastest way possible. So draw for me is important.
There you go. And thankfully, Brett drew a good one.
Louis Otwa takes the ride, and great to have Louis here. We'll chat to him a little bit later on. So Rascallion, Royal Aussie, and Sugar Mountain. The last 3 names in the trophy. There's some shrewdies talking about this horse. Royal Aussie. Suzette Fillion is here. The Warners are here. Who's going to get the responsibility? This is like when James Drew and Mark Fullard have a winner, and Vicky always knows who's going to chat. But who's going to do the draw? It's going to be Suzette Fillion and Jill Warner. But you can only choose one Protea. So 3 numbers are left in there.
All around the front, so you just got to look for the envelope.
Is this a unanimous decision?
That's fine. That's fine. They're having it. Oh, good. We got an oh, good. Okay, there you go. You can show that. Let me come down and
Draw
chat to
8
you,
for Royal
ladies.
Aussie.
Last year, you were on the stage collecting that huge pot. This year, step up and ask. Are you excited?
Yes, we're very excited, and we could have asked for something better. So it's lovely to be in the big races, and I think Joel feels the same. That's why I brought her with me to draw, because we do everything together and we celebrate together.
And are you looking forward to racing together come the WSB Met Day?
First time we've had a Met runner, so it's just going to be amazing, Vicky. So very excited indeed, yeah.
That is going to be absolutely thrilling. Well, all the best. You happy about your draw? Enjoy your Protea.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the connections of Royal Aussie. Another one trained by Justin Snaith. 2 more. It's Sugar Mountain, trained by Candice Bass Robinson and owned by the Allied Steel Road Racing Syndicate. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Mark Bass representing his sister Candice. And I think before he does the draw, we all know the news. Charles Dickens been retired to stud. Let's give him a big round of applause. Charles Dickens, thank you for the unbelievable memories around the South African racetracks.
Oh, Marky. responsibilities on your shoulders. Everyone's peeping first. Have you noticed they all want to see? Oh, there you go. Marky, do you think Candice will be happy?
Well, I don't think she's got much choice. It was 10 or 13, but 13's actually been quite lucky for us in the past. But I'm very, very happy for Warner, Rin, and Wendy. He's a super consistent horse, and very happy to have a Met runner for them.
All the best, Mark. That's 10. We'll just show you again. There you go. Mark, take your flower. Take your flower. You can give it to Candice. There you go.
Right, so one more name. And the bad news for the connections of the horse we're about to have a look at is it's a fait accompli. At least the owners can't attack. Whoever's going to draw the number of Rascallion for pulling the draw that he's about to draw, hopefully, otherwise we have to bring all the Proteas back. It's Rascallion, trained by Vaughan Marshall, part owned by Bryn Wrestle and Marsh Shirtliff. Mr. Pocket Power himself, ladies and gentlemen. It's Marsh Shirtliff coming up to do the draw for Rascallion, who so deserves a big day. You have to draw.
Yeah. Everyone evaded this corner and they've left it for you.
No prizes for anyone guessing this number.
Marsh, is it lovely to have a runner?
Always good to have a runner, and I must just tell you, we were last to draw in the July, and we drew 19 out of 20. We last to draw here, and we got 13 out of 13.
Well, hopefully it bodes well for you.
For some.
There you go. Lucky for Rascallion. Enjoy it, Marsh. There you go.
So that's the field for the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met. Hilton, just before you say goodbye, your association with the Met, how much does it mean to World Sports Betting?
Oh, it's huge, Ellie. You know, this is our third year, and we've sort of seen how things have grown over the last 3 years. I looked at the nominations last week, and I saw there were 275 nominations this year for a Met Day, and I think last year was like 210. So to Cape Racing and to Owen and his team and Greg and his team, whatever they're doing with Cape Racing, keep it up, because I think everybody's benefiting.
Absolutely. No, thank you so much, Hilton. Thank you for your patronage of this great race. It means a lot.
Yeah, it's big for us too, Ellie. Thank you.
Absolutely. So let's just go through the field one more time with the draws. We have draw number 1 going the way of Waterbury Lane, obviously Saddlecloth 1 as well. Number 2 will be Double Superlative. 3 will be Picaya. 4, Anfield's Rocket. 5, Bless My Stars. 6, Mucho Dinero. 7, Almatana. 8, Royal Aussie. 9, Without Question. 10, Sugar Mountain. 11, See It Again. Number 12 on the card is Montien. And 13 is Rascallion. That's your field of 13 for the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met for 2024. We're going to take a 15-minute interlude, and we'll be back to draw the Cape Racing Gold Rush for R7.5 million. So, welcome back to the 1881 Lounge for the draw of the Gold Rush, which will also be staged here on World Sports Betting Cape Met Day from Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. There's a nice big field, as you'd expect, for the purse on offer. And here to help out with the draw, basically repeating what Hilton Hassan had to do about 15 minutes ago, is Justin Vermaak from Cape Racing. Right, Justin, you know the drill. You've watched many draws in your life. In front of me, in the famous old Met Trophy, are names of those who are going to be running in the Gold Rush for 2024. Justin's going to pull them out one by one, and the same procedure will be followed. The only difference is there are no proteas. They're bottles of champagne going to those who will be drawing.
Who do I show? That camera.
Pretty Victory, the first name to draw for the Gold Rush of 2024. Pretty Victory is trained by Gareth van Zyl, will be ridden by Atandiwe Mgudwa, and this owned by Yassine Ibrahim, who I believe bought his ticket not so long ago. One of the late entries into the Gold Rush, obviously on the evidence
Either or.
of Pretty Victory's ability.
Come forward.
Gareth
It's your
has
moment.
chosen his bottle. Pretty Victory for the Gold Rush.
Ah. And
2.
happy?
Yes, definitely, Vicky.
There you go.
Draw number 2 for Pretty Victory. So that is the first horse. Come and gone. 57.5 kilos on her back. Obviously, the conditions of the race. The boys carry 60. The girls, 57.5. Here's Sunshine Day. Sunshine Day, recently purchased by Lawrence Werners, now trained by Johan Janse van Vuren. Sunshine Day, we got Albert Steyn, who of course flies the flag for Johan Janse van Vuren here in Cape Town. Lawrence bought the ticket, the entry from Priggy Somasundram, who formerly owned this horse. There are 2 stages of champagne. Albert goes straight for the corner, hoping that on the other side of 2 there's another low number. Sunshine Day, who will be travelling down from Joburg for Met Day, for the Gold Rush. Draws 4.
Have you been happy with her? You happy with the draw?
Yeah, very happy. Look, the filly's only been with me for about a week. I galloped her here today, not too hard. She worked very nicely, and we obviously have JP on. He's been riding on top of his game, so very happy with the draw, and hopefully it goes well.
All the best.
Thank you.
I think Albert Steyn's got himself a new job from Lawrence Werners, because whenever he does a draw for a big race, he pulls terrible draws. Next up is Infrared. Infrared. Louis Ortwa takes the ride, and Brett Crawford's delegated a whole lot of people at his table to do the draw for his runners. And it's jockey Louis Ortwa who's got the responsibility of sealing his own fate. There's another podium here, Louis, if you want to be different. So far, that's been even numbers, that's been odd numbers, but 1's an odd number. Louis Ortwa, riding Infrared, will come out of gate number.
Woo! My favorite number.
Mine too. Look at that. Happy?
Very happy. Can't ask more. I just wish, I hope, Grant draws very far away from me.
Well, last time that was the issue. A little bit unlucky last time.
That was Grant's fault.
Louis, if Grant pulled 16, he will still find you. Right, 3 names done. Name number 4 is, from Brett Crawford's yard, Willie John. Willie John will be ridden by Cabello Mazzaniani. We got Gwen McGregor, who's been given the responsibility to draw for Willie John. This was the ticket of the Claverflay stud, who of course bred Willie John. The anticipation, the suspense, the number is...
Brett?
What?
Draw 5.
Very happy.
Well done, Gwen.
Draw 5. So that's 4 numbers done and 4 single figures. Right, who's next? Brett Crawford again. It's King of Spin. King of Spin, the 5th name to be drawn out of the hat. Gareth Wright will take the ride, and Brett Crawford. Is this any type of sign that you've delegated everyone else to do the other horses and you doing King of Spin? Is this a sign of who you fancy or not?
No, because Louis is giving me no excuses.
Okay, all right.
Okay, Brett.
King of Spin, recent commanding winner here at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth for the Gold Rush. We'll draw.
Uh-oh. Yes. Louis seems rather happy. How do you feel?
I'm glad I drew 4 in the Met.
There you go.
Draw 12 for King of Spin. That's owned by the Hollywood Syndicate. And the ticket, of course, coming courtesy of Ridge. Orange jacket, blue cap, King of the Gauls. King of the Gauls, written by Gavin Lorena. This ticket, of course, went to Robert Bloomberg, courtesy of World Sports Betting. A nice deal was, of course, struck. And Tony Riverland is the trainer of the beautiful son of Vercingetorix, King of the Gauls.
That's right. All the low numbers have come off there, and the high number came off there. So ever put the bottles in the first place, put 1 to 8 over there and 9 to 16 over there.
Trust your
So
judgment.
how are you going to test the theory? How daring are you?
Yeah, I know. That's it. It's quite daring. I'll go,
Not taking his chances.
King of the Gauls. If this pulls double figures, I'm going to laugh at you, Mr. Bloomberg.
The chances are well.
King of the Gauls for the Gold Rush. Important number coming out of the hat.
Which way is that?
Ask Grant Fanekak.
Would you like that to be a 6 or a 9?
You
Draw
tell me.
6.
I prefer the 6.
That's yours. The distance?
So my theory could be correct.
Well, we'll see who else is more daring to test it.
The distance, I think, is the same problem for most of the horses in the race. There's stamina doubts with the vast majority, but with a stake, you've got to take your chances. But to those who think I'm going to the front this time, think again, I'm not.
There you go.
Gavin Lorena takes the ride. He's got us instructions early. Right, we're just about getting to the halfway stage. And also, owned by the Hollywood Syndicate is Kupalewe. Kupalewe will be ridden by Danny Muscat for Peter Muscat. And do we have a representative from the Hollywood Syndicate here? I believe we do. No, we don't. So let's call up one of the trainers sponsored by Hollywood Bets to come and do the draw. Just looking around, who can we get? Let's get Brett Crawford back up to do the draw for Kupalewe. There's good synergy. Peter Muscat worked for you. Now you can work for Peter Muscat. Here's Kupalewe, represented by the Hollywood Bets Syndicate, and of course the ticket, the Gold Rush ticket held by Hollywood Bets from the start. Brett Crawford's been brave.
He's testing the theory.
Sorry, Peter.
Peter, that was an apology from Brett. Wait.
Oh my gosh. Very sorry, Peter.
Draw 15.
Thanks, Brett.
Draw 15 for Kupalewe, who's been on a hot streak in KZN, having rattled off a couple of wins of late. The next name is Bavarian Beauty, trained by Tony Peter, Grade 1 winner. Bavarian Beauty, we've called upon the services of Suzette Viljoen to come and do the draw for Bavarian Beauty. Piers Stradham will take the ride on Met Day. Piers got quite a book of rides. He's got Thunderstruck in the Cape Flying Championship as well. Suzette Viljoen, come through the middle. Bavarian Beauty, being bold.
Okay, Suzette, you're going to have to come over here. There you go. Show the camera.
I'm so sorry.
Draw number 10. That's not bad. That's the middle.
Yes.
They're options.
Yes, you're off the hook.
To be fair,
Thank you,
Piers
Suzette.
Stradham would prefer 10 over 1. So there is Bavarian Beauty. Her draw is done. Next, another filly in the race. It's Winter Rainfall, who was oh so close here at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth just a few days ago. And it's a great honor to bring up Ryan Adams to come and do the draw. A whole host of owners. Adrian Schmidt is here as well. And their filly, Winter Rainfall, going into uncharted waters
Not
in the
testing
Gold
it.
Rush, distance-wise, has pulled
Come
a
on.
draw to be revealed in just a moment.
Were you happy with Philly's last run?
Very happy, actually. Number 11.
And how do you feel about that?
Well, I think it's as good as going to get, eh?
Indeed, there's no going back now. You looking forward to the race?
Very, very. Can't wait for it.
All the best.
Thanks.
Aldo De Meo will be on the board for Candice Bass Robinson. Of course, this ticket was always held by Bass Racing. Next up, Rapidash. Rapidash, owned by Nick Johnson and Douglas Ross. Grant Van Niekerk takes the ride. Justin Snaith has delegated the responsibility to the far better looking Lauren Snaith to come and do the draw for Rapidash. This ticket always held by Nick Johnson. The best news about the draw for winter rainfall is that we've dispelled Robert Bloomberg's theory. It's not often you dispel a Bloomberg theory, but tonight we have.
Come on, Lauren. You can. You can say whatever you want. Uh-oh. Lucky for some.
It's the winning draw.
There you go.
Draw
Justin looks
13 for
happy.
Rapidash. Rapidash pulls gate number 13. How many do we have left? 6, including the name we're about to draw. It's Just Be Lacquer, trained by Candice Dawson. Sean Veal will take the ride for Ralph's Racing. Candice is here to do the draw. This ticket, of course, purchased one of the spare tickets, and Ralph's Racing came to the party right at the end. Candice has always been one to do things a bit differently, so she goes to the side where a lot of the high numbers have been tonight. Not all of them, though.
Peep first. Oh. Yes, Candice. Happy?
They're going to be happy with me.
Very good. And you get to celebrate.
Pole position for Just Be Lacquer, draw number 1. That, I think, is the first time my wife's ever pulled a good draw. Right. Ready to charge. Ready to charge, trained by Mike and Adam Azzi. Ready to charge, a very interesting horse. He'll stand out in the parade ring. He's owned by Larry Nestat, Bruce Gardner, number of others. Muzieni takes the ride on Ready to Charge. Adam Azzi is here to pull the number.
What are you hoping for?
Not that.
Despite that, what are you looking for? Well, how do you think you'll go?
Look, stamina abilities obviously is a big question mark, so the easier the race was for him, we needed a draw. But, you know, stranger things have happened in racing. We'll see what happens.
If you have a ticket, you've got a chance.
100%, thank you.
So draw 14 for Ready to Charge. 4 more names to go, and the dreaded 16 is still in play. Here's Nocturnal Flights. Nocturnal Flight will be ridden by Calvin Habib. Shaylin McGregor on hand to do the draw for Brett Crawford, owned by Jason Murugasa. Jason had a ticket from day 1, and Shaylin goes straight
There
in
you go.
for her
Forward.
bottle.
Do you think luck is on your side?
No.
Number 9. There you go. Well done, Shaylin. Yeah, there you go. That's all right.
On the back of that lack of confidence, it'll be the last time Shaylin does a draw. Right, 3 more to go. Here is Tamil Tigress. Tamil Tigress, trained by Lorenzo Karim, owned by Mano Pandaram. Sereno Mudley takes the ride. Mano's had a ticket from day 1, and it's wonderful to have Mano here. Fresh off a big race win in the War of Athena handicap at the end of last year at Turfentine with Juliet Tango. The blue and yellow doing the business up in Johannesburg. Will they do the business in Cape Town on Met Day with Tamil Tigress, the daughter of William Longsword?
Oh, you're going straight in for the kill. Yes. Happy?
Why would I not be happy? This is the richest race on the continent. I have a ticket. I have a fantastic draw. And let's hope for the best of the race. So thank you very much. And thanks to Cape Racing. Fantastic event.
Thank you.
Cape Town, Mano Pandaram, Cape Town. 2 more names to go. And these 2 horses are trained by Sean Tarry, whose fate is sealed. Storm Brasco, who ran yesterday at the Vaal and ran his boots off. He was denied by the barest of margins. Keystorm Investments own, Sean Tarry trains. Ian Leviton's ticket going the way of Keystorm Investments. Craig Zaki is back on board. Now there are 2 draws left. One of them is 16. The other one is not the widest draw. Storm Brasco.
Last 2 draws you left me, just by the way.
Your owners won't be upset with your lack of form, though.
I had a 50% chance, you know. Not like things in my favour.
Number was 16.
Storm Brasco comes out of 16. Sean, don't go too far away. Tail of the Comet. Tail of the Comet, the winner of the Ready to Run Stakes at Hollywood Bets Dermaville in October, owned by the Allard Steel Road on a mission syndicate. Richard Faree takes the ride. This ticket belonging to Arun Chadha, of course, the nominee behind the ASSM Racing.
Sean, with regards to Storm Brasco, travel plans?
Travels Tuesday, and travels again from a 16 draw.
And then tell of the comments regarding his prep?
Yeah, I galloped this morning. Everything went well. I suppose this draw's going to help him. But, yeah, we'll be running on for the cash, and you never know. I've heard a few experts saying the draws don't count tonight, so may they be right.
Hopefully. All the best, Sean.
Thank you. Thanks.
Sean Terry, no stranger to Grade 1 success here at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. No stranger to World Sports Betting Cape Met success. The first Grade 1 was with Alistair in this race in 2005. Justin for Mark, thank you so much. He's on his way to go and tally everything up and put everything together. Vicky, thank you.
Thank you, Alistair.
Let's just recap the field and the draws yet again. Number 1 is Just Be Lacquer. Number 2, Number 2 is Pretty Victory. Number 3 is Tamil Tigress. Number 4, Sunshine Day. Number 5 on the card is Willie John. Then number 6, King of the Gauls. Number 7 is Infrared. Number 8, Tail of the Comet. Number 10 on the card will be Bavarian Beauty. She likely to start favourite, if not very close to the top of the boards. Number 11, Winter Rainfall. Number 12 on the card is King of Spin. Then number 13, Rapidash. 14 is Ready to Charge. 15, Kupaliwe. 16 is Storm Brasco. The 3 reserves, of course, will come into the allocated draw of a horse which is Scratch. So that is how things work here on the coast. Vicky? As always, an absolute pleasure.
Yes, looking forward to seeing you there in Cape Splendor in all our glory at the beautiful Hollywood Bets Kenilworth.
Absolutely. 27th of January is the date that you need to be here at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. There's so much going on. This place will be packed to the rafters with some of the best racing that you'll ever experience. A wonderful roll of honour to all the races. As mentioned, 11 races on the card, a pick 6 carryover to look forward to, commingled pools with the World Pool courtesy of the Hong Kong Jockey Club, and we thank them for their participation in this year's running of the 2024 World Sports Betting Met. We'll see you here next Saturday. We can't wait for it. Thank you to everyone for watching and for joining us. And until next time, good night.
Preview show for Turfentine, the inside track on Thursday, the 18th of January. And we're building up to what it promises to be one of the race meetings of the season, of course, the World Sports Betting Met, and that is, let's call it, a week and a half's time. But what's on the go on Thursday at Turfentine? Well, there's 9 races carded, so the exotics would all begin in race number 2, and an odd time, 13:01, will be the start of the exotics. And as always, we've got Alistair Cohen on the line, and with all this interrupted racing that we're having throughout the country, whether it's lightning delays, rain, it is something that we have to deal with. But let's speak to Alistair, who's down in the Western Cape, and they seem to be having things fine when it comes to weather. Alistair, Good day to you.
Other than the wind, Dees, good day, Dees, good day to all the viewers here. The wind in the Western Cape is taking some getting used to. The last couple of days have been